guys, JH6 and welcome back to the channel. So let's talk about these tactical instructors and the tactical bearers. I mean, those things are like up down here, guys. And I gotta tell you guys, a lot of these guys have this look. Tactical beard, the tattoo, you know, they look, some of those guys look pretty jacked. And the American hat and you know, the camouflage, and they talk this way. They talk with like this acronyms that no one knows what they're saying. Yeah, I know a little bit, but they'd be like side picture and this and that and roger that, and you're like, what are they saying? But I gotta tell you guys, a lot of guys are spending money based on that look. A lot of you guys are watching YouTube channels are saying, oh wow, that guy's cool, and go there and spend money based on the look. And I gotta tell you guys, that is completely wrong. Completely wrong. There has to be more than that to your equation to spend money on a training class. You have to be able to do some research. And I get questions like that all the time, guys. Oh, what do you think is a good school? What do you think about Instructor? So I'm going to tell you some things that I think that you should do before you go and spend money. I got to tell you guys, I've been talking about formal training, and it's extremely critical to have formal training. You need to have an instructor teaching you, because that's what they do. They're going to teach you techniques that you don't know. They're going to criticize you. They're going to tell you, hey, you know what, do it this way. Or they're going to give you pointers to do it a better way. So having training is critical. But I got to tell you, man, some of these classes could be anything from $200 to $500. You could spend up to $1,000 easily taking some type of combat class. So it is a lot of money, and a lot of guys don't have that type of money. So if you are going to save up and you are going to take some type of training, you need to do some research. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with going into the website for that company, going out there and reading the information from the instructors. A lot of these instructors claim to be in the military, and I got to tell you guys right now, stop thinking because you're in the military, that guy knows everything. Just stop doing that. There's a lot of good civilian instructors out there as well. And there's a lot of military guys that are running these training classes that may not have the qualifications that you think. A lot of the civilians think because you're in the military, this guy's already a Rambo Ninja Star operator. And that is not the truth. You could be in the military and you could be a non-combat MOS and barely seeing any combat, barely seeing a gun. I mean, the Marines are one of those top militaries that usually handle the guns. But I got to tell you guys, I gave classes, I told classes to I'm not going to jump into the service because I don't want you guys to like flip out. But I gave classes to groups of military guys that have never touched a rifle. And again, you know, it's nothing wrong with them. It's just that their occupation does not require them to carry a rifle. So when you see this instructor saying, "I'm in the military," "I was in the military," ask questions like, "What was your occupation? What kind of training did you did?" Because I got to tell you guys, you're going to spend $500. You need to know who you're training with. There is people here that are stealing people's money, that have been caught up saying, I was in the military in video. And comes to find out that they made it to like boot camp or something, but they never made it to the whole process. They never did anything in the military other than going to boot camp or something. So it's just crazy how they stealing valor, how they claiming things that they're not, and they getting money out of you. They're stealing your money, guys. So you got to do some research. You have to stay away from the look. You know, I got tattoos and I got my tactical long beard and I stand like this and you better watch out. I was in the military and you know, I know everything and I shoot with my funny looking grip with my little thing facing forward. Come on, guys. You got to do some research. You're going to wait. People are going to steal your money. That's the bottom line. So how do you do research? I got to tell you guys, go into the website. Definitely go into the website and check the instructors. Ask questions. If you were in the military, what do you did in the military? Were you a combat MOS, you know, a combat occupation? Or if you are NRA instructor, what kind of certifications do you have? When was the last time that you did it? You know, you maybe qualified like 10 years ago. You're probably pretty rusty. Unless you've been doing training with other academies. What kind of training do you have to teach me? You know, if you're one of those guys that have trained with some of the top instructors, got it. You know your stuff. So definitely do research. Ask for references. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, do you have any references that we could verify that you're a good instructor? This is a good one, guys. Go to YouTube. Type the school, and you're gonna find a lot of guys giving you information. And when you listen to these guys, see what kind of information they have. What kind of experience do they have? I gotta tell you, if I see a guy saying, oh yeah, this class is pretty good, but he's a straight up, you know, a guy that never done any training, I'm definitely going to take his word, man. Maybe it's a good class. But if I see a dude that constantly training and being through like 5, 6, 7, 8 different classes, and he's saying, whoa, this class is really, really good, I may take his word a little bit more because he does have experience. So do, you know, like I said, guys, do research. Ask for reference. Go into YouTube. Go into the website. Call them up. Call them up and ask him, hey, look, I'm looking to go and train with you on this days. Can you tell me about the instructors? Because I gotta tell you guys, it's gonna be like $500 to $1,000 easily. You don't want to waste your money. So stop looking into the whole tactical long beer and my stand and my funny looking grip and you know the way they talk with this like acronyms like, you know, Roger that and side pictures and all these things, that it's going to confuse you guys. Start looking into that look and start asking questions, because I got to tell you guys, there's a lot of fake people out there that are claiming things that they're not. And, you know, for some of the straight up civilians that never done any training, it's going to be very difficult for you to identify that poser, you know, to identify that guy that is lying. So definitely do some research, guys. Let me know what you think. Remember, just don't base your opinion and don't base your decision on the whole tactical look. Base your decision on fact. Do some research. I appreciate you guys watching. Put down in the comments things if you agree or disagree with me. Like the video if you like this type of video. Subscribe to this channel, guys. And as always, God is in control.